Hey, good evening, everyone, and that's nothing. Evening, everyone. It's December 4th, and it's right now 11:38 Mountain Time, and I'm fucking tired, but got a few things I wanted to talk about. I saw Reservoir Dogs in the theaters tonight. It's a old movie, came out in '94. It was Quentin Tarantino's debut as a director, and it's a classic movie, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was really great to see again because that movie just it's excellent. The way the story's told. If you've seen it, you can understand how really unique that movie is, and how a lot of people have tried to imitate such uniqueness. But saw the movie tonight, great, and I gotta say it was refreshing not to have all this political correctness in a movie where they're saying nigger and faggot. I mean, yes, those are hurtful words. Those are words that should be used in you know, a hateful manner. But it was just kind of refreshing to hear something like that after all the PC the world has nowadays. So I was quite refreshing, and it felt legitimate. It's not like you're gonna dance around the fact. No, in real life, people are gonna say those words. They're gonna say those things. So it felt real. But I, if you have never seen Reservoir Dogs, please go see it. It is on Netflix, if I remember correctly. If not, well, the internet is waiting for you. You can find it wherever the hell you want on the internet. And also, as you can tell, like My Little Pony, it's just one of those things, you gotta you get into just to keep you sane and to keep you going through the, days. But there's a fan fiction for it. It's a really, really good fan fiction. It's called Fallout Equestria. It's a mix between My Little Pony and the Fallout universe. And originally, it was just a textbook, and I used to be able to read books all the time. I would just read a full book like it's nothing. But that's when I was a kid and I had all this free time, nothing but free time. So, but nowadays, if I want to read something, I don't have the time. I'm either working or I'm moving. I'm doing something. I mean, I don't have time just to sit down and read a fucking book. But an audiobook, now that's something I can actually do because while listening to something, I could keep on doing other things. I would play it through my speaker system and do work on the computer, clean up the house like I rarely do, apparently. And I'm able to do that. But I got into it. It was a really great fan fiction. And if you like My Little Pony, if you even remotely like Fallout, this is heaven. I love both. I love Fallout games. I love My Little Pony. So it's fucking beautiful. Problem is that the fan fiction audiobook that I was previously listening to only did a chapter 23, or no, 24, my bad. Um, and it's because it was as far as I know, a one-man production, and it takes a lot of work. I mean, that's a lot of time to do 24 chapters of a very long series. And there's a lot of words to be spoken. And the way he did the work is he did a unique dialogue for each character, not unique, but kind of a not dialogue, but accents. He put effort into each character, and a lot of post-production audio into it. So it takes a lot of work, and I understand that, and I really respect the guy doing that work. It's a lot of hard work, but you know, realistically speaking, the time frame he was releasing chapters, I would never finish the thing. It's around 24 or no 46 chapters long. It has a afterwards and an epilogue and all that. So, realistically speaking, at that time, I never thought I was going to finish the damn thing. But on December 1st, the entire audiobook was released by some random guy I never heard of. He did the entire audiobook and released it all at the same time. It just like popped out of nowhere. And I downloaded the continuation. I listened up to chapter 44 from the other guy, and now I'm listening on from this guy, and he does a magnificent job with it. I saw him Questioner Daily. It's kind of a My Little Pony news hub, if you will. But I love that. I've been listening to it because I love the story. It's so unique and it's awesome. But this is where I'm going into my next point. We started listening to it, and the main character, Little Pip, he had to go off and go into a slaver camp because he's trying to take it over, yeah. And he had to leave his friends behind. And he's been with these friends for so long. Before he was alone, but no, it was a she, my bad. She was alone before. Then she got the friends, and then she had to be alone again. And then she realizes how badly she needs those kinds of friends and how badly she misses them. And that's the part that really got me. So most of you know, I moved up to Salt Lake City back in June. It's December now. I left all my friends behind. I do still keep in contact with some of them, but it's not the same. And when I was listening to that, I really, really realized, how much I miss my friends and how important really good friends are in your life. I mean, me moving up here has benefited me economically in so many ways. With a great job, I am more stable and secure as a person in a way. But the price of that thus far has been really the lack of personal socialization. And I have deterred this through talking to friends through phone, and you might see it odd, but joining online communities, playing games with people regularly to where we would know each other and where you become friends with people online and you talk to them every day. That's another way of negating it, but I realized that what I had back in Las Vegas is something that I sorely miss. And I miss all my friends back there because the times we had, all the stories. Hey guys, sorry about the jump cut. My camera was getting low battery, so it stopped. But I hooked it all up because I really want to finish this story. Well, not really a story, but this video. It's quite personal to me. So, like I was saying, I haven't found that kind of friendship here. I've met people. I've became friends with them. My manager, I believe I am good friends with him. We talk every day about personal things. We have a good time. He's a really great guy. He's a good guy, but not that, personal friendship where we're hanging out every day. That's something I still have yet to find. I mean, I've acquaintances, if you will. Good acquaintances, but still acquaintances because it's hard to start from zero when you used to have I think I need to get out more. It's probably would help. It's difficult. It really is to just go out and meet people. When you have, because always before I would meet more people because someone else would introduce me or I would be invited to something. But if you start from nothing, where it's just you, it's fucking hard. I gotta admit, I'm not trying that hard. Mainly because I really can't. I have work every day, and that takes most of my day. And when I get off work, I just want to relax. I have Sunday and Tuesdays off, and those days I take to relax or get things done. I don't have really time to go out and socialize, go to things. I don't even know how to do that. So I never really had to because I've always had at least school. I always had fucking school. That would force me in interactions in social events. School. But now without school, it is hard to meet people with similar wants and needs because you can't. It's hard to connect. So I think that is probably one of my problems is that I'm not in situations where I'm seeing some guy or seeing a friend over and over again. Besides work, I've already gone over that. It's it's not there yet. It might be. I guess these things do take time. It's not like my very closest friends. I became BFFs, within 3 months. But damn, it's been 6 months, and over the last 6 years or so, 4 years, I've always been surrounded by friends, and they have that all yanked away and just be done. It's jarring. It really is. And I can't help but think about those days where, I would be surrounded by friends, surrounded by people I know. But now, I look around and it's just me. Day in and day out. In the very end of the day, it's just me here. I mean, yeah, I do call people, my old friends up back in Vegas, but it was, what really got me was when I was talking with two friends, and they were going to a place I went with them before, and they were talking about how they're going around the shop, and I just remembered, I could easily be there. I could easily see myself with them in this shop. But here I am, walking in walking in the streets of a completely different state and completely different city, alone, cold, and just walking and listening to them, having a good time. My point is, cherish what you have, because one day it could be all gone. Now, I know someday that's going to happen again. I'm going to be surrounded by friends, whether it be old or new. But in the meantime, it's fucking rough. Okay? There's days where I wonder if it really was the best decision. And when I rationally think it out, yes, rationally it was the best decision. I've gained and benefited a lot from it. A lot of new experiences, a lot of way to mature and grow. But damn, what did I fucking lose? What did I lose because of me wanting to mature? Not wanting, but I was kind of forced into the situation. I was forced in my current situation. It wasn't 100%. I wanted to do it, but I didn't have really much choice in the end. But given the choice, I hope I would have made the same decision when I'm back, because I know I am supposed to move on in life. You can't grow up without going somewhere in life. I see all my friends, they are going places, but damn, I wish I was going with them. Sorry this has been a long video, I had a lot to talk about. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.